Let's make a video. Well, the first thing I gotta think about here is, do I want the video to be, like, successful? Do I go after the success? Or do I just do something that I'll love and it might not do as good? Like, preferably, probably, I think the answer is somewhere in the middle, but it's coming up with the idea and figuring out what the fuck I should do that fits in both of those categories. That's the issue I got here, guys. What's up, guys? Yeah, nostalgia. I think that's what I'm gonna make today's video on. Nostalgia. Nostalgia, it's a weird fucking thing. Like, well, what brings me to this is one of my favorite YouTubers, Anthropo. He, like, left YouTube today. He graduated from college, so yeah, he's done making videos. He's gone now. So that's what kind of got me into this state of mind. I'm like, man, he's just gone now. Like, he's gone, not coming back. It's weird like that. Like, and I wish him best, but like, this person who I used to watch all the time is just, he's gone now. So yeah, but that got me thinking of like nostalgia, kind of, right? Like how life is, how one second you have something, the other second you don't, and how you can look back on stuff, remember these things, and how it's like a happy memory, but at the same time, kind of like bittersweet, kind of like sad, like, oh, it's over now, you won't feel that happiness again. And like, I feel like one moment in my life is kind of dumb, but like a less serious kind of moment in my life where I've kind of experienced is my dad used to read me and my brothers Harry Potter every single night, like all of the books every single night. He'd like read like a chapter, right? A chapter or two. And then when we finished the book, it was like, oh, the book's done. We can watch the movies now. And when he finished the book, right, it was so fucking sad. I was so sad. I was like crying about how sad I was that my dad finished reading the Harry Potter books to me. So yeah, that was really sad. I was crying, but I was like happy. Like, I don't know. To me, it's kind of like all those characters that I grew to like love. That it's like kind of like they died, to be honest, right? Because like to me, was young. I like experienced all these things with them. I was like part of it. I was like in the story, man. And then like when the book ended, it was like, oh, they just go off and finish their lives. And I don't have a window into that world anymore. And it's kind of sad. Same thing happened when I finished that movie, right? The last movie. And yeah, it's just like kind of weird to me how something can be so happy and yet so sad at the same exact time. It's like, I don't know. And I get that feeling too, right? Like, when you like listen to different songs, it can bring you back, watch different videos, it can like bring you back to like different moments in your life. Some good, some bad, and it's just crazy like how the brain and kind of memory works like that. It really makes you realize that you only have one life, right? And you gotta go out, you gotta do everything you can with that life. Like this YouTube thing, I'll use this as an example, right? Like, I have a channel, right? I make videos sometimes, but I don't really put all that much effort into it. And, like, I mean, I try sometimes, but I always just fall out of it. Like, if I really wanted to, I could just stay at it. I have the tools. If I just had more motivation, I could have, like, a couple 100,000 even subs right now. I don't know, but that's not what happens, right? And I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking about that, you know? And then also, right, like other moments in your life, like you can think about things like a death, for example. Like back in 2016, my grandpa died, right? And that was very, very sad. And I was like on this car trip, right? And so this isn't really nostalgia, but I can get into that later. So on this car trip, right, it was like super happy. It was like a 2-week long car ride. And just my grandpa died in the fucking middle of it, had cancer. So yeah, we had to drive home. My dad had already left to go be with him for his last moments because it was his dad. And yeah, we had to like drive home, do this whole funeral thing, and then yeah, he was just gone. My grandfather, who wasn't there anymore, gone, just like that, just like that. And I still vividly remember the last time I ever seen him. I was at my other grandparents' house, and we were going somewhere, I don't know, but him and my grandma stopped by. I remember sitting on the couch, looking at them, talking to them. They were talking about how, like, they had went to a party. My grandpa had, like, shingles, right? Which little did they know was actually cancer, but it didn't turn into that yet. So yeah, they're saying how people at the baby shower that they were at were kind of like scared of him. But I remember him and my grandma like gave me like a photo booth. Me and my brothers, like they found like a garage sale, and I remember just like he walked down the hall, went around the corner, and I never saw him again. I didn't go wave him off, and I kind of regret that. But that's what it is. It's what life is, you know. And it's just kind of weird how life works like that. On a different note, I'll get this other clip I'll throw on screen. Nostalgia, right? I talked about this before. It's a really weird thing, you see. I used to play this game back when I was in like fucking 5th grade, right? Pokemon Vortex, big Pokemon fan. And I had my best friend at the time, Brian. I got him to get this game. We would talk a bit, right? He would send me things, hack, all this stuff, right? And then, like, funny thing is, the way life is, like, in the 6th grade, he used to live 2 streets that way. Then moved off to Indiana. Like, it's weird how things happen like that. And he didn't have a phone. I didn't. Well, he did have a phone. I didn't have a phone though. So I couldn't like get his information or anything. So he's just gone. It's like funny to think how like person who was like important in my life at the time, right? He can just disappear. He's gone now. Like, and then like thinking back about it, which just brings me into the nostalgia. Like 3 years ago. Like, he probably said stuff to me last day of school before I never saw him again. It probably wasn't like a goodbye, because I don't know, it just never occurred to me I'd never see this kid again. So, yeah, but it's kind of crazy. The last thing in writing I have is just something I missed. Fire started 21, subject classcraft, because my 6th grade class had this classcraft thing. Classcraft is dead, no more. Heroes are archived. Classcraft ended 3 years ago. And like since then, right? Fire started 21. Jacksonburg said, "Hey, how have you been? Do you have Discord? Mine is Mrbirdboy, right? That was my old Discord." And he just never opened them. He's just gone. I mean, I sent him this thing today, see if he remembers me. But this kid in my life is just gone, and it's kind of sad, right? It's like I don't know. I don't know. It's weird how you can just people just disappear sometimes. Kind of sad in a way. Happy that it's happened. Sad that they're gone. So, but like my friends, right? They can just disappear one day. Like shit, you don't know what's happened to them. You can try and contact them, but who knows? Who knows what they're doing right now? Try and find them as best you can, but it could be a long time. Maybe never. So yeah, life is really weird how it works like that. And then other things, of course, like more happier things, like shows from your childhood. I have quite a few, like Scooby-Doo. That used to be a big thing I used to watch. Dexter's Lab, all that good stuff, right? Just like cable TV. I don't have cable TV anymore. That's kind of nostalgic to me. Just like waking up early in the morning, going downstairs, sitting in a fucking pot in front of my TV, watching who knows what on just TV. So yeah, that's kind of weird. So yeah. Yeah, guys, nostalgia's a weird fucking thing. It's like happy, sad, and I don't know. Some pieces of music just like really help capture that personally. I'll see if I can find anything, but yeah, guys, nostalgia's fucking weird. Who fucking knows? I'll see you in the next one. Peace.